And welcome in. Hello, internets. This is your host, Bob Blue, and we are playing again a little Horizon Zero Dawn blind playthrough, continuing on our way. Playing the game, having fun with all the missions and side missions and quests and trophies. And how are you doing tonight? I hope really, really well. I worked today, I'm a little tired, but you know what? I wanted to wind down after dinner and hop on with you and play a little Horizon. So I hope the evening finds you well. If so, please give me a like or a comment. Let me know what you're up to, or subscribe so we can continue this great little relationship we have of video gaming and chatting and such and such and such. How are you, by the way? How is everything? I hope good this evening. I hope you had a good day, a good Tuesday. It is, what, Tuesday the 18th? Oh, it's tax day, that's right. Yeah, Tuesday, April 18th. Hope you did your taxes. Hope you got them all turned in. It's about, oh golly, 6:52, just a shade before 7 p.m. Central Time. And we're going to hop in. See what Aloy's up to. Yeah, we've been doing a little trophy hunting. We've pretty much got everything. We've got almost all the trophies except for the last couple that are a part of the main storyline that we haven't completed yet. We've done everything else. We've pretty much gotten every weapon, short of just, having every weapon. Like, we've gotten rid of, the green ones or the blue ones that we didn't need anymore, whatnot. But yeah, so we got all the weapons and we got all the outfits. As you can see, we've got the super suit on. Are we geared up? Yeah, I think we're pretty geared up. Yeah, that should do her. Got anything going on? Couple of watchers and stuff. Am I going? Yeah, of course I'm going that way. Why wouldn't I go where the watchers are? And why wouldn't they give me a save point closer? You're right. What the hell do I know, right? Where's the fun in that? I say no fun in that, damn it. So let's take some suckers. Showing this up. You don't see nothing. Have some fun, boys. What's up now? What's up now? Woo! Uh-oh. Oh man, now you just get cute with it. Ooh. Where am I? Oh, there we go. Oh, eat it. Eat it. That's fine. You can come over here. You guys ain't no fun. Boom! Where did he drop his gun at? There it is. Guess what? I got one too. Shot. Who else? Yep, sucks to be you. You just want to fight me so bad, this is what happens. Ooh, dodgy. Well, you're going down. Ooh. Bye. Sitting there dodging me like he wasn't gonna die.
That'll help.
Okay, so we are here. Right, is that where we're... Oh no, yeah, we're going over here somewhere. That's alright. Didn't we do this little jumpy before? That's right. Always shocking. That was like a Bond villain. Woo! I can override them. Can it be done? Yeah. Got you. Mine now. Tool real quick. Okay. How you doing? Thanks for watching, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. I always appreciate it. Feel free to like or comment, of course. How did I do this again? Watch out for that. That's right. Hop up here. Get up onto this one, but then watch out for there's a gap there. There we go. Could have been bad. It wasn't, but it could have been. Very nimble on the ladder, by the way. Always impressive. Hey, buddy. Yep. Okay. So we've basically gotten to this part before. We've rappelled down. That's the cave, by the way. That one right there. That is that the one? Yeah. No. That's the one right there. That little blue light right there. That's the cave where the last power cell is, if anyone was wondering. I don't know what that cave is. I'm gonna have to go look. Let's go check it out. Yeah, basically you just go right over here and up here, and yeah, last power cell up there. We're not going that way today. We're doing that way. We're going to go this way. Maybe I gotta slide down and then swing over. Ballsy, I like it. Where are we going to?
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Picked the wrong one, maybe? How do I... If I'm only going to flip from this one to this one, and to this one, I can't... That was creepy. I think I should have jumped, maybe? There's nothing to grab over there, nothing to grab over there. So we've got that one. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong. Guess I just can't hang out all day. That's right. You come here for the puns, ladies and gentlemen. Come for the puns. Come for the action, stay for the puns. That's right. There's nothing... Oh, there we go. Just had to jump. Had to hit the X button there. My bad. That's how you do it. Okay. Sorry, I just didn't feel like being that ballsy staring into oblivion, but what do I know? I'm just playing a video game.
Glad that's over.
For now. Boom, boom, boom. Down? Probably down. I'm guessing down anyways.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Crazy.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky.
Okie dokie. Is it shaman? I always thought it was shaman. Am I doing that wrong? So we found out today a guy I work with, I've been pronouncing his name wrong for the longest time, but I never really heard anyone say his last name before, so that's just what happens.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through.
Oh, Britt.
No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well...
Yeah. We know. We get it. You're angry.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Now, what I signed up for?
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point.
You'd hate it, Liz, but
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about.
Alrighty. So...
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Oh, oh.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the said system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Hot atmosphere.
Holy shit.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it. Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Oh, darn it. How did I do this again? Wasn't there, yep, there it is. Sorry. I couldn't remember where that was. That's my fault. Sorry. My fault.
Here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora Mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the Master Override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Okay.
traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Carja Sanctum's reign.
Define Carja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Carja.
Now that's more like it. They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never...
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Creepy. Still getting skill points, huh?
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Go to the Palace of the Sun. Meridian? Yep. Fast travel Meridian. And we might be just about done. We shall see. Okay. So we'll see right here. Oh, journal's undamaged. Huh. Geared up? I think we are, Axe. We didn't. Got geared up, but we didn't need to do anything before.
Amazing.
Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek? I will leave you to... What do my tired eyes see? A hunter, surely. Come, talk to me a moment.
All full up. Okay, we're good.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work. Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
The main gate will hold, won't it?
They say the Carja and Shadow have machines with them.
The army can't get in here, right? They'd never make it across the Great Bridge.
The army's near the sea. The only way out is victory.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
The main gate?
Alright, so we're going to go check out these two areas that are being defended. At least going to take a look around, I guess. Yeah, I know you.
Got their attention. Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Marat asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The targets should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did. It is nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
That's cool.
Have you just polished that armor, Luzit?
Of course.
Isn't
Aloy. I told
you did, Teb.
Honestly, I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy? When you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Poor fate. An Osram tries to kill the Sun King, and a Nora saves his life. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Ooh.
Now leads the Hunter's Lodge only because no men were left in her house to do the job.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the Lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Okay. Everything on the list.
Children in the infirm. Get them to safety as soon as you can.
The enemy's coming. Soon.
Did I see that? I can't go up there.
The army's near the city.
I was hoping there'd be some secret
Only way
stash of
out
stuff up
is
there or
victory.
something. That's fine.
An army at the ridge. Save yourselves.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
I've given you plenty of time there, Doofy.
The sun set us here because we needed.
How do I not be lost? There we go.
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Nope. If there's anything I need to do, I'm fully geared up. Yeah. No way back. Let's do it.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
You're up, boss.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Peerless!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Too close!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the sun ring then.
Too fast!
Why do you fight?
Too dangerous and close.
Accept your weakness. Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go. He's quick. Bridge can't take much more of this. It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing. You will die on nothing. A savage cannot understand destiny.
Blocked again.
Your fate was set.
Blocked again.
Die beneath the sun.
meant to be.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand?
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun. Can't carry more.
On the platform!
Gotta get to another platform. catch a breath and prepare.
Raise arms again! West! Beware, Nora! Incoming!
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Fight to the spire.
May the sun light their passing.
Meridian will hold, or my marks of honor mean nothing.
Begun. Hades is transmitting.
Ruh-roh.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Nora. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there. gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! It's Aloy!
Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Geared up, geared up. Let's go, yo. Kick that ass.
Has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for. Execute.
Okay, here it comes.
guy come from?
Last one down, for now.
That one was the last.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
More of them on the way.
Take them out first!
Nuts. This is crazy.
Execute.
Big one wants a piece of you, Aloy.
We are life takers and machine breakers all.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
Those obviously aren't doing anything. That's the drill will bring you. Woo!
My way's clear. Finish it, Aloy! Finish it now!
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Shocking.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
And there you have it. Completion of Horizon Zero Dawn. Aloy's tale takes her full circle. Finds out about her past, our past, possibly her future. Well, many hours put in, but well worth it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. It's been quite the journey. I gotta say, I absolutely enjoyed this game. I love it. Odds are I'll probably play it again. Not just on this, but, you know, probably starting over and maybe going a different route with things and, you know, gaining some different abilities first and trying things differently, or, you know, even trying it on a harder setting. Something of that nature. What a fantastic, fantastic game. Guerrilla from the, oh golly, they're the Netherlands, aren't they? Yeah, they just did a superior job. I can't say enough good things about this. And they did just so amazingly. There you go, the writing team. So good. So what do you think? Please let me know in the comments, and, you know, hit me up on the Twitter machines, Rob M. Villarreal. Yeah, I mean, all the links are down below in the video. This was just terrific. Terrific game. Just dozens upon dozens of hours of fun. And God, I don't even know what I put in. I had to have put in, shoot, probably more than 100 hours, I'm sure. Probably 120, 130 hours at least I put into this. So there you have it. Not sure what else to say, really. I guess we can just let the credits go and do their thing as we fly through one of the cauldrons. What was really nice is that they, you know, they gave you ability, they gave you the opportunity to gain all these different abilities with their point system, but they also didn't make it so that you had to go a certain route, you had to do certain, there were plenty of things you could have skipped. You didn't even need to use the point system anyways, even if you didn't really want to. But just the fact that they, you know, they made it so that the main storyline would still give you plenty of experience that way, or you could go off in your side missions and do everything. Like, you know, I did all the side missions. Oh golly, excuse me, it's been a long day. The side missions and the story, you know, I got all the trophies, and just the fact that they give you that opportunity. And I know, you know, you'd say, well, there's, you know, you don't have to get into the immersion of it, but, you know, you don't have to do everything either, and you can do certain things to still gain your experience and get your ability points and find other weapons, or, excuse me, not even use. there are plenty of weapons in this game. I barely even used the blaster they had, or even the Shadow Rattler. I mean, I was never a big fan of the Rattler, but you know, it's kind of like going into Resident Evil and using one of the automatic machine guns, which is like a terrible waste of ammo because ammo is so sparse, and you know, it really doesn't do as much damage as like the standard pistol that you would carry. And that was kind of my thinking going into this too. It just wasn't the same. It just, you know, no matter how much you upgraded it, it just didn't do that much damage. It was more elemental damage, if anything, and really the elemental damage just didn't do a lot. You know, with the was it the Warbow? The Warbow that had the elemental damage did the electric, did the ice, and did the little what do you call it? Little I just had a brain fart. The tainting, you know, you could shoot them and, you know, turn the critters like super pissed, which is, you know, really hard. But then they would just keep charging you. Corruption. There we go. Corruption. I don't know why I was just forgetting corruption, but there we go. Boy, sure were a lot of people involved in this game, but rightfully so. Been in development for quite a while, and oh, the lighting team, jeez. I tell you, these guys did such a good job. And I'm not just saying just the storytelling, I mean just visually it was stunning. You know, the sounds, and it was so good. Thank you for playing. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to play such a fantastic game. Quite a few actors in this one. It's really something. I didn't even realize there were that many characters we ran into. I just would have figured it'd be like, oh, Harry Myers did these 15, and Carly Amers did these 12, and wow. So many people involved. That's fantastic. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty good for the credits. Yeah, motion capture. Jeez. Those guys were fantastic. Alright, we're just going to skip this then. Finish this up.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Wow. It continues, perhaps setting up another one. I did not see that coming. That was great. Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. Just because you completed Aloy's main story doesn't mean you finished the game. You are free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle for Meridian. You keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Press X to dismiss. That's very kind. And the War Machine Threat Trophy. You got experience for the end. Oh, okay, yeah, this is that hill. Yeah, that's just Meridian. That's the path going into Meridian. That's what that is. Huh. Still only 96.94% of the game completed. I'm sure that's just because of the couple of things like this to do. I think that's pretty much it. You know, you got a couple of tutorials, a bunch of tutorials I never did. But, you know, so be it. You know, max out on experience, max out on points. What you gonna do? Okay. So that will do it for our playthrough. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure we did get all the trophies. But beyond that, unless there's anything else, I thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for tuning in as always. Please comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see what we're going to be playing next. Beyond obviously more Battlefield or whatnot, but we'll see if we're going to do another playthrough and what we're going to do. So until then, I am your host, Babaloo, and I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. I love all your faces.